Here's where we're at with the small and large log mod. So you'll have to hit escape and go to vehicle config, and you'll have big log, small log, which are not supposed to both be spawning, but just turn the one to empty that you don't want to use. So turn the big log to empty, and you should have the small log version, which the camera has put me inside, and it's crooked, but you can fix that in the editor. So see, that's a small log version, or you can say empty, and you just get the pressure plate down there if they're both empty, or you turn them on. Like that's the larger version. Now, I don't know what's going on with that texture. I don't know why it's swapping around like that, but that don't matter. I mean, most people are going to cover that up anyway. I have noticed after a while it just loses its consistency and sometimes starts spawning way up in the sky, or spawning nothing after swapping them around a few times. But it seems like the first few times seem to work, and then after a while it just stops working. But it seems to be working as long as I don't hit the automatic trigger. And once I start using the automatic trigger, which I don't know why, but like now if I try to reset them, like swap them out after using this, now since that's when it seems to start having issues. I don't remember which one that was. See, like what I'm saying, once you use the automatic trigger, it just starts to have problems, and then maybe you get a crash. But it seems it may be after it's triggered period that it's doing it. I hadn't tested it a lot, but I don't really understand if this is what's going to happen. I would just say pick which one you want to use and stick with it. I wouldn't keep swapping them. You'll have issues like this. I don't know enough to figure it out. You know, I do good enough just to see it spawns in some crazy place. I do good enough to do what I do, so anything else I would recommend you just pick one or the other. They may both spawn at the same time, which it looks like they are both spawning at the same time when it loads, and they're loading inside of one another. So you'll need to pick one size or the other, or you'll have them both. But it'll work. I mean, it will work like that. It's just, you know, with them things being in one another, it's not going to animate ideally. It's going to be kind of weird. So that was not intentional. I don't know how in the JBeam file, let's see, we get to there. I don't know how to tell it to load automatically as empty. Does that make sense? I'll load it up in here. See, so I got the main logs. I got big log, small log. So the main mod only spawns the pressure plate. I did it that way I could have the slots be the two different versions. Small log and large or big log. But how do you tell this thing to start at empty without either one? I don't know. That's where I'm not sure. You know, like I said, I do good enough to get this to work. And now I'll do another slot type for the hill, so the hill can be on or off. But that's where we're at with this. So I was able to get this done this morning.